So the poem is called Naked Self. I have walked around in clothes for 30 years, well fed and well aware, yet I hide when the eyes see. When I am with myself, I am naked with the wisdom of words. The mirror aligns this world and the other, where I paint my body and my face with 1,000 layers, hide the innocence, protect it from material damnation, and soak it each night in mother's love. Let it not want to hold the body when it wants to feel what it feels like in love. For it may want to enter hell through heaven, to know the fires that consume the naked self. To leave the familiar for the unfamiliar is something only the poet can stride through in the face of false alarms. But perhaps the body is left behind in the chaos of everything. When you look deeply in the mirror, your gaze fixed at your naked self, then you know what you are in truth. Thank you. Sorry, I'm not wearing my specs, so একটুখানি অসুবিধা হয় খোঁজার সময়. So this is from my book, my first book of poems, Death in the Holy Month. I was very persistent, like I didn't want to sit through a book and write, but my friends were constantly after me, like you have to, like this year you have to do this. So it's a fruit of love, of course, but I went through, like, as Lopati said, we go through a lot of things in life, like death, disease, and so much more. And of course, we don't really know how to cope up with our own experiences or our own emotions, and it's kind of really difficult. But then poetry gives you that strength. You hold on to it through everything, and you just survive. That's what we are all doing at this moment. This is called Frostbitten Revolution, and it's for all poets out there. My frostbitten fingers dipped in bloody snow to write songs for you, Lara. Snowflakes on white glass melted far away in the land of hope. Hunger, a new disease, unhappy men off to war, wolves howled and feasted on cold flesh, leftovers of death. I witnessed it all, Lara. Red guard, white guard, who guards humanity? Revolution, you brought doom, you brought hate and suspicion. Snow-kicked lanes were witness of your unholy affair. Lara, tell me, how did you come to be so lost? A whip on the horse carriage and we traveled through life. Sunflower petals withered slowly. A spring child in her bosom, a poet on her trail, lost again and again. Lara brought poetry to me, so hopeful, so beautiful. True extreme emotions, love and hate, hope and despair, but the world needs light, Lara, the light of an innocent vision, the vision of poetry, the verse of poets. Nobody loves poetry more than the mad, Lara. Perhaps we shall meet beyond this madness. Dear Lara, let me survive to meet you in another life. Until then, I'll ban verses. Thank you.